Guys, toy hunting in Hawaii. Let's see what they got. Right now I'm in the Walmart, the Kona Walmart on the island of Hawaii. So let's see what they got. Let's go to toys first. This is the Jurassic Park area. No Hammond collection in here. They don't even have the big T-Rex that I've been seeing at my local Walmart. Star Wars Black Series is looking about the same as at home. Nothing amazing. Same old figures over and over again, even though I haven't seen her at my local Walmart. Of course, they have a lot of the Andor figures. It's my first time seeing him. A lot of wrestling figures. We got Stone Cold. I ain't seen this in my local Walmart. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Becky Lynch. AJ Styles. I'm not gonna lie, some of the wrestling figures look pretty good. Doesn't appear to be any Spider-Man action figures, no Captain Americas. Alright, let's see what they got in the looking for the collectible area. Let's see. Okay, we got this guy right here. Let's see if they got this here and cap first. As usual, a couple of Megan figures. $15 for the Ultimate Megan. Rocket Knights from Mars. Man, I used to love this show growing up. He actually looks pretty sweet. The thing throwing me off is that I think the scale is just way too large for anything in my collection. Got a Beetlejuice, Krang. I think that's Krang. Shredder Krang, I guess. A Tatsu figure. It's my first time seeing him in person. He does look really sweet. And once again, I think the size is just throwing me off. I don't have any other live action Ninja Turtles to even want to start that collection off. But that is one of my favorite movies of all times. And it's their Funko Pop selection. I used to be the biggest Funko Pop fan. I had every Deadpool Funko Pop you could think of, but I fell off of them a while ago. Sold my whole collection. Made a pretty good profit off it at the time. It's their SH Figure Arts. They got the Son Goku. Seems to be all they have is the Son Goku. The Dragon Stars line, which honestly for my kid, this would be perfect for him. He's just now getting into anime. Nice little Godzilla action figure. Bandai. Kung Fu Panda, Halloween. Oh, this is sweet. And this right here will be, I get this for my wife. Here you go, babe. Your favorite movie. She can't stand horror movies, guys. It's $39 for the Candyman, but it's a nice looking figure. And then we have the McFarlane toys. Another Batman with a gun. I guess McFarlane's like, I'm losing the license, it is what it is. But then you have, this is just the craziest thing. So you have Batman, comes with the gun and a holster. Then you've got Deadshot, Does not come with the actual regular gun. Comes with his wrist-mounted guns. And these two tubes on the side that I guess you're supposed to put the wrist-mounted guns into. Got an Aquaman. There's a bunch of Spawns figures back there. Adam Strange. So this is what everyone's been talking about lately, the Doomslayer. So if you guys are looking for a Doomslayer, this is where you come to get him. He's at the Kona Walmart in Hawaii on the Big Island. It does look pretty sweet. I still haven't played this game yet, so it's not something I'm necessarily looking into getting. Mr. Terrific, Captain Cold, Lightning Lad. Flash. I don't have a Flash in my collection. I would definitely not be starting it with that one. This Batman, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this whole color scheme that they're doing with these figures. And this is the ones that I've been seeing the most. Even though that Superman head sculpt looks pretty sick. Alright guys, on to the next store. Nothing here. Alright guys, I was walking out and I ran across their clearance section. Yellow Super Batman. This Batman. The ears on him they look pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie to you. He actually comes with 2 fists. Wow. Go ahead, McFarlane. You finally put 2 fists with an action figure. And then we have the Azrael, which does look pretty dope. I'm not searching for an Azrael figure right now. What I'm actually looking for is the Red Lantern. Guy Gardner, but I haven't found him anywhere in a while, in a long time. The Casey Jones does look nice now. $68 here. The Walmart near my home, I found it for $34 on clearance. I thought about grabbing it, but didn't want to get sucked into that Ninja Turtle hole that I'll never crawl out of. Alright guys. Alright guys, stop number 2. We're at the Target in Hawaii. So here's your clearance area. You've got a Connor Hawk. A few of these, to be honest with you. There's another one right there. And a Hour Man. $7.18, man. That's a great price for that action figure. Fortunately, that's not anything that I'm interested in. There's this Green Goblin statue for $9.29. And a couple of Motus for another great price. These clearance prices are amazing. Alright, let's keep looking. Alright, more clearance stuff. Kurt Angle for $11. Carlito for $6. And Rosie for $6. Oh, ton of these roses over here, man. If you're looking for any of these figures, this is the spot to go to. Once again, nothing I'm looking for. Alright guys. Let's see, some cool Bandai figures. Dragon Ball Doma. Dragon Stars. Bandai Namco. Slayer figures. Look at these guys here. Anybody I'm interested in? Let's see. Easy figures they've got. This is the first time I've seen a Kaioken Goku out in the wild. And they have a few of these here. Normally I would be so interested in it, but I'm flying back, and if I'm gonna take up space on my suitcase or something, it's not gonna be that figure. Let's see, stories down here. Got some of these slight articulation figures. That Sonic the Hedgehog Werehog looks amazing, I'm not gonna lie to you. Once again, this got something I'm necessarily looking for. Not worth taking up space for. There's a Deoxys here. I know he's been pretty hard to find for some people. What Pokemon? Super cute. Pokemon figurines that don't move, articulated figurines. They're all cute. Cars. A few Jurassic Park figures. I'm still not seeing any Hammond collection here. They do have that overpriced, oversized T-Rex, which I know a lot of people have been buying. He's too far out of scale for anything that I could use him for. But he does look pretty cool. Let's see what we have here. I want this figure so bad a few weeks ago. It's sit here for $79. It's really sweet. I know it's sitting on shelves for a while, so I didn't catch it because it was on sale. Got an effigy figure. It's the first time I've seen him in a while. Not too familiar with that character, but that's cool. I didn't think I might look into getting this out because it looks great. Looks really cool with accessories. Mr. Freeze from the animated series. A few of those here. Some other Family Dragon stuff. Some Masters of the Universe stuff, as always. These are always really, really cool figures. This G.I. Joe Fireman looks awesome. I've been really thinking about getting that. Not sure exactly what I would do with him though. There's a Rogue here on the shelf, which is super cool. And there's also a Wolverine here on the shelf, on pegs here in Hawaii. It would be super sweet if they had a Gambit here. I've been seeing people find Gambit in the wild. A few Miles Morales Spider-Man up here, which is always so available. They should actually be going on surface. Nothing else here that's really piquing my interest. Same two figures we find at every Target seem like. Let's see what this Target exclusive Superman. Looks pretty cool. That David Cornswell doesn't look half bad. I know a lot of people have been writing on the way his figures have been looking in stores, but that one's not half bad. That one's not the best, but it's not too bad either. Let's see what they have in the Star Wars area over here. I haven't seen him anywhere. Skeleton Crew TV show, which I still have not checked out yet. Of course, you got Orson Krennic, you got Luke Skywalker here. And a bunch of Krennics. I'm not sure why they have so many Krennics on the shelf, but they do. Another Stone Cold here at Target. The Great Muta here at Target. Big E with Undertaker. I would so get into these wrestling figures at some point, especially when they have the retro wave like these. These guys are awesome. Alright, we're over here at the movie figures. Name on Elm Street stuff. There's a thing here. That figure looks really cool. Nothing too much in my wheelhouse, to be honest with you guys. They don't have any gargoyle figures, which is something I'm thinking about adding. Oh, there it is. This is a Hudson. I haven't seen him in a while. The box is a little ruined. Yeah, there's a Hudson. I have never seen a Hudson in a while. At my local Target, that's for sure. But he looks pretty sick. I don't know. Maybe grab for me today, guys. So Back to the Future Biff. Biff looks sweet. Manure. We have the monster figures. Monsters X Ninja Turtles. That looks dope. That is a dope figure. Super for Pennyworth. If you're doing the animated series, man, they're coming out with some really nice things. McFarlane's stepping his game up when it comes to the animated series. All the figures that we've been begging for, the comic book and movie figures, he seems to be dropping in the animated series style, which I am slowly but surely coming on to. Once again, these fan drop figures which I've been seeing everywhere. I haven't heard anybody talk much about it. I'm not too interested in it. The articulation doesn't do much for me. Alright guys. Well, let's see if we can hit up one more spot, but if not, stay collecting.
Get those nerds!